Hey, all you Survivor fans. Today we're going to talk about graphs of absolute value functions. And you can see there an absolute value function staring at you right now. And going back to Algebra 2, let's look at what transformations exist here. So there are three transformations, right? And those three transformations are this. From right here, x minus 2, we know it goes right to. Remember, it acts opposite when it's inside the parentheses with the x. This 2 right here means we stretched it vertically, times 2, and it's up 7. All right, well, let's see. Let's look at how we see those transformations on the graph. So you can see here, the parent function is y equals absolute value of x with vertex 0, 0. There's our vertex right there. All right, where's our vertex here? Our vertex is 2, 7. Right, so you'll notice that what we've done is we've moved right 2 and we've moved up 7. Those were two of our transformations. Well, how do we notice, right? How do we notice our stretch here? It's a little bit harder to tell, but you'll notice that this is wider. Okay, but when we stretch it vertically, when we stretch it taller, it gets skinnier. But you'll also notice it has a slope here, 1, 2, and over 1. And also this direction, 1, 2, and over 1, where this slope was up 1 and over 1. So that 2 there gives us a steeper slope. All right, let's look at an example here. So let's consider this one right here. Now this is a little bit different because of that 3 right there. All right, so what we're going to do with that 3, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to factor that out. And hopefully it makes sense that we can factor it this way. We factored out the 3, and we have x plus 2 inside. And so now what happens, we have several transformations here. We have several transformations here, okay? Remember, our 3 is the slope, but what that transformation is it stretches vertically times 3. Notice I put slope in parentheses because it has two directions. All right, we also go left 2. Remember, it acts opposite when it's inside the parentheses. And we go down to here. So what they're going to ask us to do is they're going to ask us to graph these. So let's draw a graph here. And we have to go left 2, and we have to go down 2 to put our vertex in. So our vertex is here at -2, -2. Okay, and so then we have to use our slope of 3. So we're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go over 1 in both directions. And so you can see that's going to be a little skinnier than if we just graph, let's put this in blue here, y equals, well, that didn't make a very good y, absolute value of x, that's what that says. So that's going to have a vertex here, and a point here, and a point here. You see, we get that to be a little bit wider, even though we slopped it down. So, all right, so that if we take away that blue graph there, right, that's the graph that we're going to make. All right. Hey guys, it's a short video. I hope this section is good for you. We'll talk to you in class. You know what? Leave me a comment. All right. Tell me something about what you learned and Survivor's greatest hits.